Hi Libra, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is the week commencing the 3rd of February. Before I start the reading, I am going to work on a new spread. I love this spread. I think it gives a great quick overview, really fun to do. But I'm going to try and make a new one for next week. So, because I'd like to keep it a little bit more interesting for you guys, and I appreciate you being here. So, let's get on. We are using the Oracle, the Energy Oracle. Here we're going to ask for 2 cards, please and thank you, for Libra. Thank you. I don't know what's going on. The last 3 readings has had, I'll show you it. And so who else had storm warning? Scorpio. We have storm warning. Quite a dramatic picture there. And we have all tied up. There's something coming in perhaps next week. But you've got a warning about it. There's going to be some issues leaving you, maybe like you don't know what to do. You know, all tied up for me is a bit like the 8 of Swords in the deck, where you're feeling trapped, feel like you can't move forward, you can't go backwards. Yeah, there's a bit of an issue coming up by the looks of that. But let's have a look at the tarot and see what that has to say. So because with the all tied up card, how I relate that to say is the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords, the actual true meaning of the 8 of Swords is saying that yes, you might feel like you're trapped in a situation, or you know that you can't make progress with something, but remember the swords are all about our thoughts, so it's only how you are perceiving it. And maybe that storm warning is only how you might perceive something. But anyway, let's see what the tarot has to say. So Light Seers Tarot this is. Dear Spirit, Guides and Angels, please join me in this reading for Libra and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. One more, please. One more. Thank you. Okay, so you got the 7 of Cups as your general or your focus for next week. Your opportunity is the 2 of Pentacles. Your challenge is the King of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups is coming in for you. And the Wheel of Fortune is your advice and outcome. So straight away, that Wheel of Fortune, I know I'm skipping right to the end here. As an advice, it's saying you need to move on from something. And that all tied up would allow you to take those ties off. Anyway, let's start from the beginning. 7 of Cups is your general energy for next week. There is choices to be made in terms of cups are our hearts, our emotions, relationships, matters of the heart. Maybe you're a little bit, you know, there's perhaps another option that you're not actually seeing also, is what I want to say to that. But there is some sort of choice to be made. The 2 of Pentacles is your opportunity. Now, as an opportunity, for me, it's like you know, you can do both. Where you think, oh my gosh, I can only focus on one thing. No, you can do both. There's an opportunity for you to juggle it, and you'll do it very well. Now, Pentacles are finances, perhaps, but also material resources, our time and energy also. So there's something coming in that you are going to need to, maybe it's about prioritizing also. Now, the King of Pentacles is your challenge. The King of Pentacles, as not being a challenge, is being very grounded, very in control of the finances, feeling very settled. Usually quite a mature energy. It doesn't mean to say they're an old person, it just means they've got, you know, a mature head on their shoulders. That's being a challenge for you. Therefore, you know, maybe you're not going to feel quite so, you know, and especially with this 2 of Pentacles, it's kind of mixing things up a little bit, and it's, I think, throwing you a little bit out of your comfort zone. Maybe that storm warning is what that is all about. The Ace of Cups is coming in though, which is lovely, which is love, support, a new offer of something lovely coming in. Again, with that 7 of Cups, as I said, maybe you're not looking at every option, but here it is. Now the Wheel of Fortune is here. also as your advice and outcome. And this comes when it's time for a situation to move to the next stage. But let's do some clarifiers here for you, Libra. Why do we have the Seven of Cups? What are you trying to, what's the choices? Have you been trying to make your mind up before in the past? And the Seven of Cups is here to say you're perhaps procrastinating a little bit too much, because you can see, you know, they're really like, oh, not sure. Let's have a look. But what I'll say about the Seven of Cups is the other message of that is variety is the spice of life. Maybe, as I said, you're going to be pushed out your comfort zone. Oh my gosh, just as I say that, we've got the Fool. How lovely. Thank you. Four of Cups. Again, very procrastinating energy. Eight of Wands. Lovely. So the Fool energy is about, the Fool is the very first card in the tarot, very first major arcana. And it's about starting a journey again. And it's about, but with less baggage. There's this energy of like, oh my gosh, you know, I would love to have less responsibility, maybe, if it is for a work situation or even home situation. It's about thinking, well, let's do something completely different. And I really feel like you're being pushed out your comfort zone. You got the Four of Cups. This is because whatever's gone on has been a bit boring for you, I'll be honest. It feels like Groundhog Day. Oh, same old thing, you know. But if you don't make those changes and make that decision, it's that good old saying is, you know, if, what's it say, that you can't expect a different outcome when you do the same thing over and over again. Also, what I'll say about that Four of Cups is, look, in the corner there, they're being handed a cup and they're missing it, because what they're doing is they're too focused on, you know, oh, that lack energy, that lack of motivation. But you've got it coming in here. There it is, what you don't see coming. And then you have the Eight of Wands. Now this is like, once you've made your mind up, this is great energy. This is passion, desire. This is really something that's going to happen and have a lot of energy surrounding it. So lots of phone calls, lots of messages, perhaps letters, emails. It's like everything's going to line up. But in the meantime, you need to get out, you need to make your mind up, you need to make a decision. Now, the Two of Pentacles is you juggling, basically, two energies, two situations, two people, finances. Whatever it is you're doing well, there's an opportunity for you to do both. As I say, maybe at the beginning, you know, maybe you thought, oh my gosh, you know, I can't do both. That's too many. Ace of Wands, lovely. Inspiration. Let's have a look. Why else do we have the Two of Pentacles here? Because you've got a new oomph by the looks of this. Four of Swords. And the Wheel of Fortune. Something's definitely moving on for you. And it's in such a positive manner because you've got the Ace of Wands. Now, wands, are, as I say, our passion, our creativity, and it's like you've got your oomph back. And it's like, okay, but I want to get into this, but it means, you know, perhaps I'll have to spend more time at work, less time at home, family, children, but see it as an opportunity rather than a block. You've got the Four of Swords, which is, I love this card. This is about making sure that you also look after yourself. This is rest, relaxation, and repair. I feel like for some of you, you've gone through perhaps some sort of heartache, heartbreak, and you're repairing for it. And you know what? What I'll say also is what's just come to my mind. Now, for me personally, when I lost, I've lost several members of my family, and every time when I look back at how I reacted to that, I did this. I took on another job, I took on another side hustle. Now, I'm not saying that's a good thing to do. I feel like there's something here that you're healing from, which is allowing you to do, you know, freeing you up a little bit to do that. Because you've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is like, yes, it's divine timing. Things need to move on now. Move on from whatever's happened. And sorry, yeah, the Four of Swords also is about, you know, getting that rest, because you are going to be juggling, making sure when we rest, then we can deal with the next day so much easier, can't we? So it's like, wait, you know, Libra, be prepared. It's going to happen. There's lots of energy here for you that you need your rest to deal with it. Now, the King of Pentacles is your challenge. As I say, I feel like it's pushing you outside of that very comfortable energy that you're in. Why do we have the King of Pentacles here, please and thank you? So that's clarified by the Sun, the Knight of Wands, and the King of Wands. Yeah, there's like something that is chomping at the bit for you to say, like, I need to get in this King of Wands energy, which is very leadership, very entrepreneurial, very, you know, but it's going to perhaps have a financial implication. Perhaps you're taking on, an, as I say, a new side hustle or something that will, which results in you doing this. But I think you're doubting yourself about it. I think you're feeling, oh my gosh, you know, you're looking at maybe the negative side of it rather than the positive, because the Sun is here. Now, the Sun is the most positive card in the deck, but you're not seeing it as a positive for some reason. And then you've got the Knight of Wands. And again, it's like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. What, you know, who am I? I can't, you know, I'm quite happy. Why do I want to move on? There's like a real nagging doubt here. You know, this King of Pentacles in this deck particularly, I absolutely love him. Because I always say, look, you can't see his feet, but I bet he's got a pair of slippers on there. He's like really settled, nice, calm, grounded. But this is nagging you. There's a nag that you know that you need to be pushed a bit more. Ace of Cups is coming in. Maybe some of you are going to be offered something to do at work that you love. It could be some sort of healing opportunity. Ace of Cups, why are you here, please and thank you? Oh, gosh. You can't make this up. There you are, Two of Swords, Libra. Of course you are. You're in two minds. Despite it having the most positive energies here, you're still thinking, oh my gosh, that shall I, shan't I? Because you've got the Knight of Cups, which is saying this is a big, like, this is the Knight of Cups is your knight in shining armor. It brings lovely energies. They're thoughtful, they're romantic. But of course, if it's you in this energy, it's like the Ace of Cups is bringing you that ability for you to move on and to be that person that can offer things again. As I say, I feel some of you, it's like some sort of services that you're going to be offering here. In as much as, you know, it could even be like a group online that, you know, you're just helping people heal from something, or but for you personally, it's a big yes to say, because you've got the Ten of Cups. Look how beautiful that is. It's going to make you feel just really your heart overflowing with something. But obviously, there you are again, because you are the sword suit. You will still be umming and ahhing and in two minds. But I feel like it's such a lovely reading for you. And then we're ending on the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, do we need to clarify this? And that's where I'm saying this storm warning for you. I think it's because that's how you're perceiving it, as a storm as opposed to an opportunity. But let's see. I might actually do a tarot on that, just to give a little bit of... So 3 came out all at once. So you've got the Page of Swords. Now the Page of Swords is about a ta-da moment. It's about curiosity. It's like, yes, you're able to move on. Be that person that researches something. Have that inquisitiveness about you. This is what's happening. It's opening up something where you can have a new interest. You've got the 5 of Swords. Now the 5 of Swords is about people, or even you in your own head, having these nagging doubts, but you're moving on from that. In fact, you've got the Wheel of Fortune to tell you you're moving on from that. And also in the background, there's somebody walking away from it. And then you've got Judgment. And Judgment is like saying, judgment comes when you need to be pushed outside your comfort zone a bit. And it's like, no, you've been in that box for too long. Get out of that box. It's your time. It's your calling in life. This is your time to do this. So intriguing. Right, I am actually going back to that storm warning and all tied up. I still feel this is you tying yourself in knots over this. But I'm just going to ask for one tarot card on that storm warning. Let's just see. Is there any more information about this energy for next week? What other messages here, please and thank you, to clarify the storm warning? Okay. So you've got the King of Cups. Now the King of Cups is just full of love, support. Nothing stormy about him. And in fact, interesting, isn't it, that he's got very calm seas behind him. There's no storm brewing there. I truly believe, Libra, that this card is only here because you feel that you can't move forward, but in actual fact, it's just your thoughts. Anyway, let's do an oracle from Wisdom of the Oracle. What other messages are here for Libra? Please and thank you. I've got 2 there. I only want 1, please and thank you. You've got exchanging gifts. I wonder if this Ace of Cups is somebody coming in, or something coming in where, you know, they'll say, well, if you can do that, if you can offer me that, I can give you that. This is a very reciprocal energy going on here. And maybe they're here to give you that little bit of comfort and support in that, and say, well, you know, you're not going completely outside your comfort zone, because you're getting something back. And with that King of Cups, that would be very... There's a lot of, you know... somebody offering you some sort of counselling, or you going into a more counselling role. Now, that doesn't mean to say because also I feel like it's something like, I feel like tarot can be counselling sometimes. It's something that you can offer. You have something to offer that you will get back. And again, it can be that it's the feeling of, I mean, my tarot is so satisfying, I can't tell you. Anyway, I love that for you, Libra. Just get out of your head a little bit. Have a great week. Oh, before I go, I just want to mention I do have a friend, a good friend, who has got a tarot channel. And she's very different in the tarot readings to me. And I would love it if you could go over and support her, please. If you could give her a like, a subscribe would be amazing. A comment on her readings. I'll link her link. I'll put her link in the description below. So anyway, have a great week, Libra. Love this reading for you. and I'll catch up with you next week. Thank you.